Welcome to the Foodie Lounge, present to you by Sulekha.com and IndiaInTracks.com. Myself, Levin Johnson, and I've got Arjun here to assist me. Today's recipe is going to be broccoli Parupu Ussili. So I'm just going to quickly run through we got broccoli here, 50 grams. That's what you need for a single portion. Tur or chana dal. We got tur here, 40 grams. Oil, 20 ml. Mustard, 4 grams. Jeera, 4 grams. Chopped onions, 20 grams. Green chilies, that needs chopping, that's 5 grams. Whole red chili, 5 grams. And curry leaves just to garnish. And also to use it for the tempering. For this recipe, you will need 2 pans here, one to blanch off the broccoli, the other one is just to semi-cook or half-cook the tur dal. You need a strainer to take off the broccoli, then you need a fine mesh like this to strain off the dal. And this is a non-stick round pan that we might be using, we will be using to finish off the dish. To start with, get the water in, and the rest of the water can go in here. That's the lentils to boil. And on this one we're going to wait till the water comes to boil because we want to keep this nice fresh green color as it is. It's best to blanch it off and then refresh it in cold water, or you could throw in some ice to just retain the color. So we're going to wait for the water to boil and then we're just going to blanch it. The water has come to boil here. We're going to drop in the broccoli. Before we do that, like any green vegetable, we're going to put in some salt in the water. And while the broccoli is getting a boil, just make sure we take the skim off at every stage. You've got to be very careful here. The broccoli shouldn't get overcooked or discolored. So just wait for one boil and it's ready to come out. And it has come to a boil now, so you could just strain it off. And it's just the florets, so there's no stems in it, so that won't need much of cooking. An ideal thing to do when you take off the broccoli here is to refresh it. Either we could throw in some ice cubes or just some cold chilled water to pour on, just to retain this color. An easy check, it's almost like been boiling for the last 10 to 15 minutes now. Easy check to see whether the dal is cooked is just to have a good press, and if it starts to break, it's just perfect. Make sure it doesn't mash because it does need to stay in the same shape as you see. And now we're going to just quickly strain this. We got this pan going. This is to finish off the dish now. We got broccoli blanched off nice and fresh here. And this is what the color needs to be, just to make sure it doesn't, if this green goes a bit pale, that gets into a dirty green color, which is not going to be a very appealing dish. So, and then the dal, the lentils are cooked in as well. Get the pan on. That should be just enough oil to temper. The first thing to go in is the whole red chilies, then the mustard, cumin, and the curry leaves. And you can see that it starts to crackle now. And then the chopped onions. Stir off the onions until it goes soft. Just when the onions have gone a bit soft, you can add in the green chilies, depending on how hot you like your dish. Add in the lentils. You can add in the broccoli at this stage. Last thing to go is the seasoning. It's beautifully binded in together. All you have to make sure here is like you have to strain the lentils really well, and if at all if there's any water content, it has to be dried in with constant stirring. Have to make sure also the broccoli doesn't lose any color. Check for seasoning at this point, and it's ready to be served. You could garnish this with tempered curry leaves or just the dry red chili flakes. And that's ready to be served.